So, apparently EA has shut down Maxis. Are they insane? Literally, are they insane? Because if you don't know who Maxis are the people who made SimCity, the original, right up to the last version. But they also made The Sims, one of the most popular selling video games on the PC in all of history so far, I believe. So you're going to understand why I'm going to say, has EA gone completely fucking nuts? I know The Sims and SimCity weren't particularly console friendly, but I don't think leaving the PC out to dry, which I think they did with the PC version of Battlefield, which is still getting fixed, and I basically uninstalled Battlefield 4. I've had enough. I'm getting Hardline, and if that's not fixed, I'm not touching another Battlefield game. Screw them. If they can't get Hardline right, which they've got it right so far, they got it right twice. I think EA has got to buck its ideas up, because getting rid of Maxis is, one, you are getting rid of the people who created the original SimCity. That was the first real city builder. Well, the only city builder. Now, okay, things like Tropico 3, City XL, whatever, have come along. They haven't taken the crown from it, but there was a version of SimCity that I really loved. It was one of the first CD-ROM versions that had actual video messages from your advisors saying, "You're doing very well, keep going." They got away from that. I think that was a bad mistake. One of the other mistakes they made was with the newer version, they all talk Simlish. No. If you don't know what Simlish is, it's what Sims speak, from basically the video game The Sims. The Sims is also supposed to be connected to the SimCity universe. Never really worked. Also, the last SimCity 2012 or something, was a bit of a joke. And, well, I've got it. I haven't played it that much because, frankly, I can't be bothered. But I will do a couple of videos on it because SimCity Maxis have gone down. I think it's a bad idea. I really do. I think they killed Westwood, which was basically Westwood Studios as well, who created the Command & Conquer franchise. Now, if you don't know what Command & Conquer is, it's basically one of the real first strategy games. Blizzard made them popular. Command & Conquer made them. Blizzard are the people who made WoW. I'm not talking to new people who know nothing, but I just wanted to say that. The Command & Conquer franchise had 17 good ones and one bloody awful one. Oh my god, did they get it wrong. For one simple goddamn reason. They took away the basic mechanics. This is what seems to be happening with every single franchise that EA picks up. I don't know. I really don't know. If EA screws Battlefield Hardline and then screws Battlefront, they're in trouble. They are basically, that's a sinking ship, and Battlefield 4 was the beginning of it. That was you sort of think, this is a little too wet, and you're sort of thinking your shoes full of water. If they get Hardline wrong, you're up to your knees. If they get Battlefront wrong, well, no. If they get, well, closing Maxis, you're up to your ankles. If they get Hardline wrong, you're up to your knees. If they get Battlefront wrong, I'd run investors of EA, because they can't seem to do shit right at all if they get that wrong. Because if they get Battlefront wrong and if they get Hardline wrong, they are screwed in the eyes of the gaming public. Those are two big franchises. That's the Battlefield franchise, the one that is a big risk. I've got to give them credit for going for it. Cops and Robbers is a big risk. And Battlefront. Battlefront is it's absolutely one of the best Star Wars games out there. Battlefront is basically Battlefield for Star Wars. If they get that right, people will trust them again. People will enjoy that game. And for God's sakes, I will have a choice between Battlefront and Hardline. And I think, I don't know. Yes and yes, because of the name of this channel, there will be a Thrawn segment. Only Star Wars fans will know what I'm talking about. Yes, I did choose the name on purpose. It wasn't luck. I am a Thrawn fan. Hence the name. Maxis going down. I really think it's a bad idea, but I'm not in charge of EA. If I was, Battlefield 4 would have happened differently. Maxis going down is not a good idea, and I really think they've made a mistake. Battlefield 4 was a mistake. Command & Conquer, oh my god, Command & Conquer 4 was a bloody disaster. Literally a bloody disaster. I'll tell you a story. I might do a review of that game. I think I will, because it's old enough now. This is down the line. But Command & Conquer 4 came out, I don't know when, 2011, I think. And I went to the shops. I went into the game store and saw it on the shelf. I didn't know it was coming out. That was my first warning. My second warning was that there were hardly any copies gone. Okay, it was early in the morning, but no copies were gone. Bit suspicious, but I played it. I basically picked it up. Got home, installed the game, asked for an EA account. Okay, fine, whatever. Logged in. They had a chat window. And I am not kidding you, a motherfucking chat window right in front of your face as soon as you logged into the game. First thing I read, oh my god, what have they done? The second thing was, oh my god, I want my money back. And the third thing was, they've ruined C&C. I thought, nah, can't be as bad. I tried to go through the training. I like strategy games. I really do. I don't play them competitively. I'm not that good. But I can get through things like StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, which is rather hard. I've gotten through... I haven't got through the original Command & Conquer. That's something I will do one day. I've got through Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, Red Alert 3, Tiberian Sun. That's only the nod side, of course. What others? Well, hang on, I can look. Give me a moment. Yeah, I can look. I've gotten through Red Alert 3, as I said. I've gotten through Generals... that expansion for Generals. Command & Conquer 3 plus the expansion, which was a little... Red Alert 2 plus the expansion. Not Red Alert, unfortunately. Tiberian Sun, and I even did the expansion. No, actually, I don't think I did I? I played the expansion, but I couldn't quite get through it. Come on, and is that it? Yeah, that seems to be it. Yeah. I really think EA have made a mistake with shutting down Maxis. I really do. I think they've... I don't know what their game plan is. I really don't. And I think it's not rats deserting a sinking ship, because EA has big game franchise. They have things like Battlefield. They have things like The Sims, developed by guess who? Maxis. They have Dragon Age. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. That's if they've ended that, that's okay. They've got Mass Effect. They're doing absolutely nothing with that. We have heard nothing about Mass Effect 4. I didn't particularly like Mass Effect 3, but I only played Mass Effect 2 because of Miranda Lawson. Need for Speed. Frankly, that series has gone to pot. It's not what it was. If they retool the Need for Speed series, which they really need to, I think they might do well. What else could they do? Well, they got the Burnout franchise. They're doing absolutely bloody nothing with that. Well, I'll tell you how to make quick bloody money, EA. This is top tip here. Release every single Burnout version on the PC. Tell the people who make the damn things to port, 4 and 5. No, yeah, 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Port Burnout 4 and Burnout 5 to PC and make it multiplayer accessible. You will get so much money chucked at you from me, and I reckon from a lot of others. And also, port the Burnout versions to the Xbox One. The classic versions of Burnout are still brilliant. They are excellent. What I'd say is get Titanfall out, but make more bloody maps. I liked Titanfall, I did, but it was a bit of a damp squib. Make it better. More weapons, more maps, more modes. And don't make a campaign mode. Don't. There's no point. Frankly, you've got an interesting mechanic. You've got an interesting way of doing it. Way of doing mechs. Way of doing things like that. Do not screw about with it. The campaign isn't really needed. It downloaded about, there was like 50 gigs of audio files, and once you heard them, you might as well get rid of the bloody audio files, I'll tell you. I really think Titanfall, good, but nobody plays it anymore. You got your FIFA franchise. Yeah, you got FIFA. That's going to keep you going. Barely, but it's going to keep you going. Apparently, they've got a great sale at the moment with 75% off stuff. Well, guess what's there? SimCity. Yeah, not surprising. The original Mass Effect. If you don't have the original Mass Effect, I don't know what's wrong with you. You can pick up Titanfall for £7. Why would you? I accidentally picked it up full price. That was a stupid mistake on my part. You can pick up Battlefield 4 for £7. I wouldn't. Battlefield 3, yeah, maybe. Dead Space, I don't know what you're doing with that, EA. Need for Speed and 2 Need for Speeds. Have you got the 2 Need for Speeds? All 3 Need for Speeds. The Crisis. Now, what are you doing with Crisis? Come on, kick the Crytek people in gear. You might be able to do something with them. Crisis, Dead Space. I don't know. I really don't know. Your Dragon Age, you don't seem to know what you're doing. Yeah, you really don't. So I think, I have a feeling the people who've done the Maxis stuff are going to just say, okay, well, can they really? They shut the studio down. What are they going to do? We might be seeing a Kickstarter. I don't know. I have a feeling we might be seeing a Kickstarter from the original makers of SimCity. Now, this is something I'm not certain of, but it's just something that I think is going to happen, because the new SimCity, which is basically called SimCity, which I think was a big mistake, was DRM to hell. It currently isn't, because they basically learned way too late. But you've got Peggle, by the way, EA. What are you doing with that? Or PopCap? What are you doing with that? Apart from making Plants vs Zombies, which I haven't got yet, and I don't think anyone's playing anymore. It's a bit of a shame, but EA, you're on everybody's shit list for doing this, I think. All the PC gamers are not going to be fucking happy that you've done this, because for me personally, shutting down Maxis basically means you don't really support PC anymore. Even though you've got Origin, which isn't as bad as it was. Okay, that free gift every month is brilliant. Frankly, that could keep Origin going, and I think it has. That's what I think people have understood. Oh, you get a free game every month. Well, that's all well and good. This month's is Syndicate, so I think I've been rambling on for going on 17 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching this. My thoughts on the shutdown of Maxis. Goodbye.